All right, we made it to the campsite. We are going to be hot tent camping tonight in this beautiful area. We've got a nice little camp spot right here. We'll have a fire. We have a lake. We might do some fishing. And we are just going to enjoy ourselves tonight. All right, let's get to setting up camp. Got our fishing poles. We will be using those hopefully. All right, we got our tent. I'm just gonna set this up. I can either set up right here, but I've got some trees there, which I don't know. Or I can set up over here, right here. And I kind of like that idea because I'd love to just open up the tent in the morning and look at the lake. So it looks fairly flat. So we'll set it up right here. Do this every time. I've got a tarp. I gotta put that down first before I put up the tent. This tarp has some reflectix to it, so it'll actually kind of bounce back the heat and keep me a little bit warmer tonight. It's supposed to get down to like 26 degrees, and we might have some snow too. I'm gonna see how level that is real quick before I get everything set up. So I'm gonna lay down right here. There's my wallet. I think that'll do. Let's see how hard the ground is. I'm sure it's going to be really hard. Oh yeah. I don't know. Might need to go get a log to use as a hammer. Well, let's see here. I don't want to go too far down this hill. I'll end up sliding down it. Yeah, maybe I can chop that. Well, I was hammering it in and bent, but it's pretty good. This one went in a lot better. What do you guys suggest during a winter frozen ground? How do you stake out your tents? Let me know. I gotta figure this out. I think it's gonna hold though. It's in there pretty far. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think there's supposed to be much wind tonight. We're just gonna have some snow. All right, so we got to get to the sleeping bag and the sleeping pad, which is at the bottom. So we've got warm clothes or spare clothes for sleeping tonight. I've got two different sweatshirts. Got to stay warm. And let's go here. We got some pots and pans for cooking. More pots and pans. Got, this is a Flex Light camp chair from REI. Really good, really good. I really like this thing a lot. Okay, we got our sleeping pillow. And I've got my insulated sleeping pad. I finally got one, you guys. I saved up a little bit and picked one up. All right, I gotta set these down real quick and pull that sleeping bag out of there. Don't want these to get wet. All right. Okay. Put this stuff back in here so it doesn't get wet. So I've got the climate insulated sleeping pad. If you guys watched my last videos, I was talking about getting one. This was on sale at Big 5 Sporting Goods, if you guys have that, or maybe you can just go online. I got it for 60 bucks. Insulated, has an R value of 4.4, so I think it's gonna work pretty good. It's a regular size too, so it fits me perfectly. I'm really excited to try it out, see how well it does. All right, deep breaths. All right, there she is, all inflated. Let's get the sleeping bag out. And last but not least, the pillow. So I've got the Teton Sport 0 degree bag tonight. It's gonna work really well. It always has. It's only supposed to get down to about 26 tonight anyways. And also I have the propane heater to really cut the chill. Brought along some wood here. Nice and seasoned wood. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna have out here. Then we got a propane, 3 of those. Water. I also brought some water. Hopefully it doesn't freeze, but also I got my food here. We'll go ahead and set that up there. Got all types of stuff to eat tonight. Okay. Go ahead and hook one up real quick, just so it's ready for me. Make sure that's nice and tight so you don't have any leaks. All right, I'll just set this right here for now. Got my camera bag and my big bag. All right, so one negative to this campsite. I think I am right in a flight path. So bear with me if there's a lot of airplane noise. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, so just a couple more things to do. I've got my lights, so I'm gonna string them up. Probably from this tree to that tree, maybe. Just come straight across here. Okay, so I know I don't have enough paracord, but I think what I can do is maybe pull its guts out. Sound about right? And connect a couple of the inner cords to kind of reach across. There we go. Cut that piece and cut the other end. And we'll just pull these out right here. We'll use these, we'll connect them all. All right, I got it all out. There we go. Got something to work with here. I'm gonna start tying them together and stringing them across. And we'll send that through there. Got to tie one more string. Okay, I've got the other string tied on. We'll see how high we can get this thing. kind of hoping I could throw it around that branch up there, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to jump for it. Ooh, did it! And then we'll just wrap it around the tree. Okay, let's see if we can hang the lights. All right, so what I need to do here, to be very careful, first and foremost, I need to have this is the power supply. It needs to come down to the table. So I'll put this up here. To hang. See how far it droops. Oh man, it droops quite a bit. And it's gonna droop more once I get all of these up. That's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, I got the lights all strung. I think they look really good. The only problem is I did it right over the fire pit. I think it'll be okay, at least I hope so. If not, lesson learned. Oh yeah, that's nice. My beautiful wife made me a sandwich, so I'm gonna eat that for lunch real quick. It's about 2 o'clock. Camp's all set up. Maybe we'll go get a fish after this. Or I should say attempt to go catch a fish. I can't just go down there and get one. Wouldn't it be nice? All right, we're gonna go fishing. I've got all my tackle and stuff in here. What's really cool about this Kelty bag, the Kelty Coyote 65, is this top comes off. You can open it up and you can just wear it or bring it with you wherever you go. So I don't have to lug around my whole backpack. I've got another bag right here. Pull that off. Put it right there. Go ahead and just throw it over. Grab my fishing poles and let's go fishing. All right, so I've never been down this way before. It looks pretty sketchy and slippery, but we're gonna try to go down this hill without dying. And that's always a positive. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're getting there. We are getting there. Now going back up will be the next challenge. Well, I can't even get to the water from here. That's no bueno. Whoa. Yep, that's all it takes. One foul swoop and you're down. I'm okay, everybody, I'm okay. If you're worrying. I was told that there's a dock over here. So that's what I'm looking for, but I don't know. All right, look at that. Got my own little dock out here. This is nice, real nice. This is a day use area, so I'm not trespassing, promise you. Let's go fishing. All right, we're just gonna go out on the dock here for just a little bit and see what we can find. Just gonna give her a cast out in the middle there.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore.
All right, we have lights. Well, I didn't catch anything fishing. Better luck tomorrow. Let's get this fire going and warm this place up and cook us a steak. Get a couple pieces down there. A couple pieces across. We're gonna do that upside down fire. Hopefully get this thing raging. We're just using the trusty tumbleweed once again. With my not so trusty lighter. All right, guess we're using matches. If I can start this. There we go. There we go. We have fire! All right, I'm gonna close this grate up. So I'm gonna be cooking right on top of there, the pan. All right, we are ready to cook. Now what is on the menu tonight? Let me show you. We've got some mushrooms. We've got some onion. What goes good with mushroom and onion? Sauteed, that is. Steak. Oh yeah, we're going steak. Because if you don't catch a fish, there's always steak. Which is really delicious. Better than fish, yeah. All right, so we are gonna make this up. We're gonna saute some mushrooms and onions first though. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna chop these up real quick. Probably just gonna half them. I love mushrooms, especially sauteed ones. They are delicious. I don't know if I should just do all of them or not. Get our onion. Go ahead and chop each side here. We'll go feed this to the fire. Make a nice aroma around here. Hopefully all the bears have eaten everything they need. And we'll go to sleep. And we'll just cut it in half. Something like that. We'll get that in our pan real quick. Got all types of stuff in here. Whew, man, it's seriously cold. Holy cow. Okay, we'll just go ahead and dump that in here. Oh, no. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some butter to it. I'll just chop up a little bit of this frozen butter. Stick that in there. Two little sticks of it. Make sure you get all that off there. There we go. We're just going to doctor this thing up real quick. I've got this cool little pouch here. We're going to use pepper. Shake that in there. We've got some garlic. Now this is actually garlic salt. That's why I'm going to actually not use any salt. So we've got garlic salt. And then we've got sugar. Might seem a little weird, but sugar's kind of that caramelization ticket. So we'll just put some of that in there. All right, let's get that on the fire. Okay, so for the steak, I'm just gonna hit it with some salt and pepper, and we will get to going. Just a little salt, pepper. We'll flip her over. Salt, pepper. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those mushrooms off real quick, set them aside. We're gonna get this in the pan with some butter and some minced garlic. Get to cooking that thing up. Ooh, yeah. Cover them up, try to keep them warm. All right, that steak is just about right where I want it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it off. And we're going to let it rest for a minute right here next to our mushrooms. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Really good. All right, I'm gonna bless the meal real quick. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for this time, Lord, just coming out here and enjoying your creation. Lord, I pray that you will be with the family as I'm away. Father, I just pray that you will also just bless this food to my body. Help me this night, Lord, to just get through it, that I can go home tomorrow to the family. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, time to dig in. Oh, that looks really good. Really good. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks delicious. That garlic and butter is always phenomenal. All right, let's try the sauteed mushrooms and onions. That is the best. That's the way to make them. If you haven't tried making sauteed mushrooms and onions like that, give it a shot. That sugar caramelizes everything. Oh, it's just so good. Well, I kind of wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit about me. A lot of you have been around a long time. Those that don't know, I have two channels. This is my second channel. The other one is a barbecue channel called Bomb Grilling and Barbecue. But a lot of you guys that have been following me for a long time, I feel like you don't really know me that much. It's really hard to kind of get to know somebody when you just kind of make recipes on YouTube. So I'd like to kind of just explain to you guys who I am a little bit, kind of share with you some of my life experiences, and a lot of you have asked, so I figure I'd just kind of talk about it. Anyways, I'm 36 this year. I'm 36. Right out of high school, I got into construction. I started a job at a overhead fire protection company. So I did sprinkler work, cut, install, fab, pipe, all this stuff, construction stuff. So I have the construction background. About 2 years into that, I decided I wanted to join the Army Guard. So I went to basic training in 2004, went down there, went to Georgia. I was in the infantry. I decided to go that way. And yeah, when I came home, I decided to go try a different job. So I got another job doing HVAC. So heating and air conditioning, I used to install that. A little while after that, I decided to, actually I got deployed and I went to Hurricane Katrina. Went down there and did some stuff to help clean things up. It was an interesting time down there. After that, I came home. I got another job back at doing fire sprinklers. Real nice company. And then I met my wife, Shelby. Some of you guys know Shelby. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Couldn't ask for anybody better. She's the best wife that a man could ever ask for. And she just, everything she does, it's so wonderful, you guys. Gushy gushy, you know, all that stuff. Anyways, I got the best wife, I'll tell you that. But once we got engaged, I was told, well, actually, can't remember if I knew I was going or not. Either way, I got deployed to Iraq within like 3 months of getting married. So it was a very stressful time, very stressful. We did convoy security, and we ended up doing some presence patrols throughout the cities, stuff like that. But anyways, while I was going into training, we found out we were pregnant. So I had a little boy on the way. To add to the stress, right? So not only was I leaving my wife behind, but I was leaving behind a son. And I didn't know if I was gonna come home, you know, one of those stressful things. So I think I was just about to come home. You get 2 weeks, you know, break. And my son was born, actually. He came premature a little bit. He came a little early. And while I was on the phone with my wife in Iraq, she told me that he had a heart defect. So he had a hole in his heart. And that was a major blow, major blow. So he's gonna have to have heart surgery. So little guy had to go through heart surgery. I can't remember if it was before I came home. He might have had to go straight into heart surgery, I can't remember. But I came home for 2 weeks, got to see him. This was the first time I met him right here. I'll show you a picture of that. And then I had to go back to Iraq. My time was up. I got to spend 2 weeks at home and then had to head home, or head back to Iraq. Once I got there, it wasn't very long, and I got another Red Cross message saying that my son was having strokes and seizures. It was really bad. So they sent me home for good finally. I came home. We spent forever in the hospital. I don't know how long it was. He had a rare condition that was a blood clotting disorder called factor V. Very strange. Every time they did a valve replacement, it would become clogged. So he would have to go through multiple, I think he had at least 2 or 3 heart surgeries, and none of them worked. So after 5 months, he went to home. He went home to be home. He went home to be with the Lord. Can't even speak. It was terrible. But there is hope. There is hope. I'll get to see him someday. I am a Christian, and I believe my son is in heaven with the Father, and he's with Jesus. So there is hope there. No doubt about that. I mean, he's in a better place. Trust me. It was hard though. It was really hard. After that though, things got a little bit crazy. I lost my job. Well, actually, when I came home from Iraq, we bought a house just to stack some more stuff on here. Bought a house, got our first house, and then the market crashed. I lost my job. We lost the house. We lost our son. But I have two children now, so that's a huge blessing. 2 healthy children, Jackson and Lily. They're healthy. They're with us. They're the greatest children a dad could ever ask for. To kind of round everything out, we lost the house. We picked up a piece of property with a old house on it, and we're in the process of just remodeling it. So we've got 10 acres to play on. After that, I got a really good job doing aerospace. I worked in aerospace for at least 5 to 7 years. I can't remember. Might have been 6 years. I was building airplane parts. Excellent job. Then I lost that job. Go figure. But while I was working doing aerospace, I started my YouTube channel called Bomb Grillins. So that's where all you guys know me from, most of you. And yeah, I started that there. Then I got laid off from that place. But during the time of me starting the YouTube channel, I wanted to get a microphone. So I kind of, worked my magic with the wife and got her to allow me to buy a really nice microphone for my YouTube channel. So I got a microphone and an audio interface, and I told her that, hey, maybe we can make money with this someday. So yeah, so she allowed me to do it. So I got the microphone for the channel to kind of make the audio sound a little bit better when I kind of do voiceovers or whatever. And I lost my job. I told her, let's see if we can make voiceovers work. So we started to do voiceovers on Fiverr.com. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. And that's what we're doing now. We're doing voiceovers on Fiverr, on Upwork, all these different freelancer websites or whatever. And she loves it. She's really good at it. She's actually the one that took off. And she does excellent at voiceovers. If you don't know what a voiceover is, basically anytime you don't see anybody on the screen, but somebody's talking, that's a voiceover. So here's a clip of Shelby's voiceover.
It's as strong as an elephant, stinks like a skunk,
Oh, gross!
and can see in the dark. Find out next on Discovery Kids.
And then here's a clip of one of my voiceovers.
What's it like being a seagull, you ask? Well, it's tough. Tough, I tell you. You gotta be ready to move at a moment's notice. Hold on a sec. Hey, chicken wings! Chicken wings inbound! Oh, ah, man, just missed it. Anyways, like I was saying, you gotta be quick. There's lots of competition, and these other goals, I tell you, they don't give any goal a second chance. Hold it. Tater tots! I got dibs!
So yeah, now basically all we do is we do voiceovers, freelance work, and I make YouTube videos. That's where we're at. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Will we always do this? I have no clue. But it's where the Lord has us right now, and things are going really well. Really well. So that's my story, everybody. If you wanted to know, now you know. I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff. That's okay. That gave you an understanding of where I've been and what I've done, kind of my experiences and things like that. So I know a lot of you guys were interested, but yeah, that's it. That's what you guys get to know. All right, it's getting cold out here. The fire's just about dead. I think it's time to move into the tent. All right, so I remembered to set up the trail cam before I got in the tent. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. If you're new to the channel, I like to set up this little trail cam to see if anything shows up while I'm camping. It's a Wi-Fi camera. Okay, close that up. And if everything's working, you should be able to see me any second now. All right, so camera's all set up. You should be able to see me right now. Woohoo! All right, I'll make sure that it's actually pointing in the right direction. It's a very bright night tonight. Actually, you can see the moon up there. And I can hear coyotes and all types of stuff. All right, let's go to bed. Get in that tent. Oh. Get that heater going. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Start this thing up right now. Here we go. Crank her up to high. Get it hot in here. There, you can see it a little better. All right, made it into the tent. I'm gonna check that trail cam real quick, so I'll show you guys my screen. It's already getting nice and warm in here already. That buddy heater is so awesome. I love that thing. Hey, okay. We'll go ahead and hit play real quick so we can see what it looks like. All right, so we're recording right now. If anything comes through there, we'll see it. I don't know if you can see me in the tent. Doesn't seem to be. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's moving a little bit. All right. Hopefully we catch something tonight, as long as it's something that's not really scary. So I forgot my thermometer, so I don't know how hot it is in here. I won't know how cold it is, but it's supposed to be like 26 degrees tonight. Actually, I can check the weather app right now. It says it's 27. I got the carbon monoxide detector. Make sure you have plenty of ventilation if you're using a buddy heater, which I do. All right, I'm ready to change in some PJs, get comfy, and then I'm gonna watch a movie. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, I got into my warm clothes. I'm tired, I'm ready for bed. But I do want to watch a movie before I go to sleep, if I can make it all the way through. We're gonna watch Leave No Trace. Anybody seen that one? I'll read the description to you. It says, Will and his daughter have lived off the grid for years until both are put into traditional housing. After clashing with new surroundings, they embark on a journey home. I don't know, it sounded pretty good. Thought I'd give it a shot. Well, hopefully I stay nice and warm tonight. It is chilly. It's really cold, actually. It's colder than I think it was before because I have a little bit of a wind chill in here. I wasn't able to get the tent as tight to the ground as I wanted to, but that's okay. I've got the 0 degree bag, and I think that will help. It's pulled through every other time. If not, I'll just run the buddy heater a little bit longer, maybe. If I wake up and I'm cold, I'll turn it on. But yeah, I won't sleep with the thing on, but I will turn it back on if I get too cold and I wake up. So tomorrow, we'll wake up, we'll make breakfast, we'll check the trail cam, hopefully we find something. And then maybe we'll do some fishing. I don't know. I can't promise it. Just depends on how the morning goes. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow tonight, I think. At least that's what it's calling for. So hopefully we have some snow in the morning. If so, I don't know if we'll do fishing, but I don't know. We'll play it by ear. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, that looks good. I'd eat that. Good morning. That was a rough night's sleep. It got really cold. I think it was the wind chill. Yeah, it just kept coming through the tent. I'd wake up about every, I don't know, 2 hours or so, rotate side to side. I didn't turn on the heater though. I just turned it on actually. Trying to warm it up in here so I can get up and we can make breakfast. Sounds good? All right, let's do it. Oh man. Not ready to get up, but I have to. I think I'm gonna put my sleeping bag away and maybe the sleeping pad, kind of tidy up around here and make it a little more comfortable as far as moving around. It's kind of cramped. Starting to snow pretty good out there now. It's coming down. I don't know that I'll do any fishing. I'll get too cold and wet. That's a bummer. All right, everything's kind of stowed away. I'm a little more organized. Let's take a gander outside. See what it looks like. It's going to be snowy. Actually, I should knock this off. Oops. Should have done that before I zipped it. Okay. Wow. Look at that. It is coming down. It's coming down good. So maybe I'm gonna cook right here. Maybe I can make something to where I can extend this. We'll see. I think I got an idea. I think I'm just gonna take my extra tripod here and see if I can stretch this out like this maybe. And we'll just cook right here. Hopefully. Sure. That works, I guess. That way I don't have the snow falling on me while I'm trying to cook. All right, let's cook some bacon and eggs. Okay. Oh, got my little seat cushion right here. That's what I'm gonna be sitting on. Oh. Coffee stuff and the coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna just do cowboy coffee. So what I've got is my whole beans here and my grinder. We'll do a scoop of coffee grounds, coffee beans. We'll pour it in there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grind it into this cup. And this is gonna be really finely ground coffee. When you do cowboy coffee, if you have really fine ground coffee, it'll kind of float to the bottom and create a sludge, so you don't have to drink so many floaties. So I'm just gonna grind it into here. And then what I'll do is I'll get the water boiling, and then I'll dump the coffee grounds into the boiling water after I pull it off. We'll let it sit there. I'll show you guys. Real fine ground coffee right there. Oh, I love the smell of ground coffee. In the morning, it makes me happy. All right, we got a boil. I'm gonna turn it off and take it off. There we go. Gonna set it right on top of there. And now we'll just dump in our coffee grounds. We'll just give it a little stir real quick. Some people say just kind of knock on it too. Kind of shake them grounds to the bottom. All right, it is ready. So we're gonna pour it in here and we'll see how much sludge we can keep inside here. All right, ooh, that's hot. It's hot coffee. It's good coffee. Start getting down to the end there, you start getting a little more groundage. Look at all that sludge. Woo. There we go, take a look at that. Won't have any floaters now. Look at all that coffee ground. Super finely ground coffee works the best in cowboy coffee. All right. We shall have a sip. yeah. That's the best. Oh, yeah. It's just the best, I tell you guys. Coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning is the best, especially with a beautiful view like this. Okay, so we've got some bacon. We've got some eggs. Get out the frying pan. This is a GSI, I think it's a Pinnacle 10-inch. Works really nice. Okay, so we want to make sure we're level here. Getting a little snow on it. Maybe right there. That looks good. That looks good. I love the smell of bacon too. Bacon, coffee, man, eggs, woo! It's gonna be good. Snow's a flying. Looks so pretty. I love the snow. It's awesome. All right, we'll crank this up a little bit. Get this bacon cooking. Look at that bacon. Now I am gonna leave the fat in here while I cook the eggs. Aw, the yolk broke. That's okay. Oh, I think I broke this yolk too. Nope. Little salt, pepper, garlic. And we is cooking. Beautiful. All right, let's see how these eggs taste. Oh man, yeah. That looks awesome. Just chop these up real quick. That's always the best breakfast. So good.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. Did your time.
Well, there we were. Wow. That was quite the little spot. I think I got everything cleaned up at least. I hope so. Let's get out of here.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. Did your time.
Man, that's rough. Oh, heave ho, heave ho. Well, you guys, I hope you guys learned something. If it wasn't just about me, maybe you learned something on the adventure. I know I did. Make sure I find the right stakes for frozen ground or the right procedure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!